Mhm. Mhm. Good morning, Doc. The Dreamer. Kumusta ang lakad niyo, Doc? Nag-prayer kayo, di ba? Sobrang tiyan. Hindi pa. Plus size pa man diri. Ang inom ko ron doon. Yung tag-init tubig. Tubig, tubig. Birds in the sky sing their praise to you. I want to praise you. Shout out sa tatlong mega shout out sa tatlong tao na nakamanood dyan. Nag-comment na. Thank you, Doc, sa panood sa aking napaos na kanta. Nye, ay di wow. Grabe ka. Rinig. Okay na yun, Doc. That song is for the Lord. Recording studio with curtains. Okay. Yan. Oh, yan na, Doc. May curious ang mga tao. Mayo-mayo, Doc. Oregano da ito siya. Nahala. Basil na po. Sunod na. Talong, pichay, okra. Ano ba yan? Lubi sir akong video niya. Ang title kay What Tree is This? Hindi wow. Ano ba yan? Wala na siya. Hindi na siya na-share. Kasunod pa, wala na jud mo tanaw sa akong video kay scam kayo. Ayaw po na naay mong kuan ay video imong channel. Taga ikuan Sam Ayuta of Fox Tar. Kaya po siya kuan, justisya mo. Channel. Kailangan na niya ang imong gi but ng title bitsin niya ang sulod dito kay kuan kanang sa talang niyang kuan sa kanang seasoning diri nga sikat kayo nga seasoning des Pilipinas. One of the most expensive plants in the world. Ano expensive man siya? Tingnan natin. Huwag mo palit kay expensive man. Alright. Huwag mo palit kay expensive. Magic Syrup. Nagtanaw ko sa imong video ba nga, one of the most expensive plants in the world. Aloy, kadlok. Kini si Bulano to, nag-video siya, oh. Nagka 46 views. Ang ato na, walura. Ang lakaw, ay. Niya, saging na di ay. Oh, saging na di ito yung pakita.
stepped down and had chosen the latter. The TV host argued on air that he didn't trust anything Markle said, doubling down on those comments in a follow-up statement on Twitter. The Duchess of Sussex gave a tell-all interview alongside husband Prince Harry to Oprah Winfrey, during which they revealed last week, controversial TV host Piers Morgan sensationally walked off the set of Good Morning Britain, the show he'd been fronting for 6 years, after a vicious argument with weatherman Alex Bresford over Meghan Markle. Just a couple days later, broadcaster ITV confirmed Morgan had been given the option to either apologize for his comments or step down, and had chosen the latter. The TV host argued on air that he didn't trust anything Markle said, doubling down on those comments in a follow-up statement on Twitter. The Duchess of Sussex gave a tell-all interview alongside husband Prince Harry to Oprah Winfrey, during which they revealed Markle had suffered with mental health issues, Harry's father, Prince Charles, had stopped taking his phone calls, and an unidentified senior member of the royal family had made a racist comment about the shade of their son's skin tone. As far as Morgan is concerned, the couple is purposely disparaging the royal family, including family friend Gayle King, who's provided an insight into their current status. Morgan took to Twitter to criticize King for acting as a, quote, PR mouthpiece for the Sussexes. The former Good Morning Britain host also accused Winfrey's BFF of facilitating the ongoing public trashing of our royal family and encouraging King, who co-hosts CBS This Morning, to do her job as a journalist and ask them about all the lies they told. He concluded by simply stating, "America should hear the truth." King revealed she'd caught up with the Sussexes in the wake of their headline-making interview, confirming Harry had sadly had an unproductive conversation with his brother and father, while nobody from the royal family had reached out to Markle directly yet. She did advise, however, that everybody was focused on moving forward as a family. Morgan has tussled with many celebrities online for their defense or even support of the Sussexes. The TV host has evidently had an issue with Markle ever since she ghosted him, per Morgan's telling, after meeting Harry. His criticism of the Duchess, alongside the 57,000 complaints and counting received by ITV for Morgan's on-air comments, haven't hurt his professional chances though. As Metro advises, he's in the midst of a bidding war between GB News and Rupert Murdoch's channel News UK TV, reportedly worth $10 million. Upon learning his comments had inspired a record-breaking number of complaints, Morgan took to Twitter to gloat. He dubiously claimed, "Only 57,000? I've had more people than that come up and congratulate me in the street for what I said." He added, "The vast majority of Britons are right behind me." Morgan was heavily criticized for dismissing Markle's claims of feeling suicidal during her time with the royal family. The Duchess of Sussex admitted to Winfrey the negative attention from the UK press was so intense, she simply, quote, didn't want to be alive anymore. Morgan countered, "I don't believe a word she says, Meghan Markle. I wouldn't believe her if she read me a weather report." To which his co-host, Susanna Reid, responded, "That's a pathetic reaction to someone who has expressed those thoughts." Mental health charity Mind, who supports ITV's Get Britain Talking campaign, which aims to remove the stigma surrounding getting help for such issues, also posted a statement to Twitter denouncing Morgan. Mind noted they were, quote, disappointed and concerned by his comments, arguing, "It's vital that when people reach out for support or share their experiences of ill mental health, that they are treated with dignity, respect, and empathy." Morgan's departure from Good Morning Britain was a long time coming. Just last month, almost 1,200 media professionals signed an open letter to ITV denouncing the host's behavior as bullying and intimidation following an online spat with former Piers Morgan's Life Stories colleague Adil Amini. The letter read, "As freelancers working within television, we feel a responsibility to speak out against bullying and harassment wherever we see it, including from on-screen personalities who were all too often poorly reprimanded for unacceptable behavior and abusive conduct." True to form, Morgan tweeted that it was, quote, beyond parody, and claimed he was the real victim. ITV reasoned it couldn't control what Morgan tweeted as per Deadline. According to the Daily Star, in spite of the backlash over Morgan's behavior, a considerable amount of fans took to social media heralding his return to British TV Thursday night. Morgan was interviewing Colleen Nolan, a presenter and singer with Irish girl group The Nolans, for the latest edition of Life Stories. One fan described the interview as spot on, while others enthused. Nice to see my mate Piers Morgan on TV. Miss that voice on TV. And another supporter tweeted, great to see you back on ITV, Piers. Life Stories. A stateside supporter even demanded the show be broadcast in the US so that they could get their Piers Morgan fix. If you or anyone you know is having suicide...
Ano ba yan? Why are you on mental health issues? Ay, nako. Pag di maayo mong opinion, himo na siyang mental health issues. Edit sa ako video, sir. Sige, take your time. Sige daw, tan-aw ta sa imong gi-upload. Alright? Let's watch and see. Sige, Doc. I-upload daw ko, no? Ano ba yan? Wala ko kita sa mga download. Download no, pa. Wow, daming pera. Ano ba ito? Ito, ano? Estimated revenue. Go.
Queen Elizabeth is well known for her serious and stoic demeanour, considering the heavy weight of responsibility she carries on her shoulders since having to ascend the throne at the age of 27, not to mention the relentless scrutiny she faces from the media. We can hardly blame her for keeping things buttoned up in public, but the Queen's biographer says she is surprisingly
No.
different behind palace walls, and she can crack jokes like the best of them. Speaking to People magazine, the royal biographer Sally Bendel-Smith, author of Elizabeth the Queen, Life of a Modern Monarch, said Her Majesty is much livelier in private than what the public sees. Bendel-Smith shared some details about the 94-year-old monarch's private side, specifically how she interacts with close confidants in between royal engagements. According to the author, the Queen has quite the sense of humour, and royal aides have become accustomed to hearing her joyous laughter reverberate through the castle halls at her Sandringham estate. You can hear her laugh throughout that big house, says Bendel-Smith, who was told this fact by an insider source. She has a big laugh. The Queen and her husband, Prince Philip, had been residing at their house in Norfolk amid the COVID-19 pandemic in recent months. The Queen's not afraid to laugh at herself. Bendel-Smith said Her Majesty is surprisingly self-deprecating and recounted an incident where the sovereign made a wisecrack about her own appearance. Shortly after Prince Charles's 19th
Baraw siguro na, Doc.
to Princess Diana, a rerun of the ceremony was being broadcast on TV during a party in London that the Queen was attending. Spotting herself on the screen, she reportedly quipped, "Oh, there's my piggy face." She has the ability to laugh at herself, the author noted. Despite the seriousness of her role as Queen, she likes to have a little fun with it. Bendel-Smith shared another interesting anecdote about a portrait shot the Queen did to mark her 2012 Diamond Jubilee. Her Majesty apparently broke from the norm and instructed photographer Barry Jeffrey to just keep the camera rolling. According to her dressmaker, Angela Kelly, she then proceeded to strike a series of poses, slipping her hands in and out of her pockets and placing them onto her lips, mimicking the stances of a professional model. The spontaneous display of humour left onlookers stunned. They stood in disbelief. The Queen was a natural. Kelly recalled in Bendel Smith's book, Barry and I felt we were experiencing something really special, a moment never to be repeated. Communing with animals is the Queen's favourite way to take a break from the rigorous demands of her position. The Queen has one remaining dog named Candy, and she keeps a stable of feral ponies, according to Vidal Smith. Even as her 95th birthday approaches, she continues to enjoy daily rides accompanied by her head groom. She goes into a peaceful mode when she's with the horses. Her close friend and equine advisor, Monty Roberts, told the author. According to royal biographer Clive Irving, author of The Last Queen, previously told Today Extra, the Queen seems more modern than younger members of her family. However, Irving remains baffled, despite chronicling her life extensively, that the most significant thing about the Queen is how little we know about her. We don't know her opinions on anything. We don't really know her feelings on anything, he explained. People may tell you how she feels, but they don't really know. In fact, Her Majesty has been known to have her comedic moments over her 65-year-long reign. In April 2006, the Queen's inspection of the passing out Sovereign's Parade at Sandhurst left one cadet in stitches. Prince Harry, then serving in the military, burst into fits of laughter at his grandmother's presence. In 2014, the Queen famously photobombed two Australian hockey players, where she was clearly pictured smiling over the shoulder of the two athletes behind a chain-link fence. For the opening ceremony of the 2012 Olympics, Her Majesty even joined James Bond in a skydiving
Prank
mission,
bitaw.
allowing her
Prank
face
yun
to be
bitaw siya.
carved over a stunt person
It's a
as
prank.
the figure descended from the sky. Her Majesty is also known to boast a dark sense of humour from time to time, declining to take a seat on the famous Iron Throne from Game of Thrones during a 2014 visit to Belfast. Executive producer of the show, David Benioff, said at the time, apparently the Queen is not allowed to sit on a foreign throne. The Queen is no stranger to self-deprecating humour, despite being one of the most powerful figures in the world. During a dinner in Malta in 2015, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tweeted that the Queen had told him he had made her feel so old, after pointing out he was the 12th Canadian leader to serve under her reign. Trudeau later tweeted that the Queen is forever young in his eyes. In 2016, the Queen was delivered 2 bunches of lily of the valley flowers, known for being used as a poison. Following the Chelsea Flower Show, her gardener, Jekka McVicar, told Hello. At the time, Her Majesty said, perhaps they wanted me dead.
Perhaps you wanted me dead. Tutangan din ako prank. Okay, prank, magod to. Tawa na ako eh. Hala, ay na may nag-comment diri nga laing nasod. Asa may dapit. Grabe yung masabi na. Espanyol? Mi amiga Española. Española? Maaga is nindot jud means nga nag-revolve. Nag-evolve. Dili nag-revolve. Revolve means nagtuyok siya. Nag-evolve siya. Means changing constantly. It's a constant change that we call evolve. Uh, increasing in progress. That's evolve. So, nag-evolve siya, not revolve. Nag-evolve siya, sir. Revolve, nagtuyok ra, lanlaing kalibutan mo. Wala akong papasabot. Hindi mo, oh, nahala. Sige na, butang evolve para kan na peace. Okay. Okay. Putay na lang revolve. Anak na lang yun. Anak na lang. Anak na lang. Okay. Buenas, not buenas. Gracias, gracias. Muchas gracias. Buenas. Buenos dias, mi amigos y amigas. Gracias for coming to my channel this morning. Alright, buenos dias, buenos dias. Hola, hola, mi amigo y amiga. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so I've been here for 1 hour. Time check in Thailand, it's 7:30 in the morning. Alright, so thanks for just watching my channel. People from other parts of the world, like from the Latin American countries, from de Janeiro, Rio de Janeiro, whatever. Brazil, I guess. Thanks for watching. Hola, hola. Hola, la. Hola, la. Mm. Purify my soul. Ay lagi kuan imong kuan. Ibutang at real title dili itong kuan. Experience naman po gani. You don't need to be told. Char. You don't need to be told. Muchas gracias for watching my video. Nag-congrats man hinoon sila akong prangoy. Nahadlok hinoon ko aning basing. Utangan ko nila. Oy, dili ay kuan man na. Kanang congratulations. Oh, wala lang yung istorya dari. Nobody. It's just the two of us. It's not a crowd though. Char. Oo, I need to eat. Problema sa sudanon. Alright, so mag-end ako, Doc. Before ko mag-end, taga na to gusto siya atong i-post, atong live streaming. Ilang ha? Mag-bike mo po ko niyan. Maybe lunchtime or 11:30. Alright? This is my call. Good morning again. Good morning. Mga ka-tribu and their friends. Let's join hands and be united in one common purpose. Welcome to Raja Doms Indigenous Peoples Organic Network, IPON Nexus Live, that commences every 6:30 regularly, not every 6:30 in the evening Thai time. That's 7:30 in during Philippine time. So I have this live 6:30 in the morning today, Saturday here in Thailand, and this live is solely dedicated to call for a united hands in calling for people with generous, supportive, giver, and supportive hands for our cause to help the poor and needy, especially the less fortunate Filipino Indigenous people in the Philippines. For the incoming proceeds of my channel, because I haven't received my salary yet in the YT, we have two pilot projects for the indigenous people, where there are 2 indigenous people's education schools under the Department of Education, Philippines, to be given utmost attention. This year, we have 2 target projects for the purpose of school supplies. Okay, we have two school tar- uh, 2 target projects for the purchase of school supplies like notebooks, pencils, ballpens, crayons, paper pads, and hopefully school bags to Sitio Iyao under Barangay Anticala and Sitio Daan under Barangay Bugsukan, Butuan City, Province of Agusan del Norte, Republic of the Philippines. In the Philippines, barangay is the smallest political unit. It is headed by the barangay captain or kapitan, but there are barangays in the Philippines where there are indigenous people living there. There are also schools situated in those places. All right, and these are less fortunate children who went to school. Some of them don't have slippers, even not even shoes. So this is this live is solely dedicated to them. I don't go on live for something else, but you can come to my channel for Lapagan or going to uh, uplift or flex your channel. Out of 86 barangays in Butuan, it's going back to the subject matter. The host, yours truly, decided to provide school assistance to these 2 sitios. Ano man ito? To this 2 sitios. Saan ba yun? Dalawa man, no? Rules on grammar. To these 2 sitios. Sitio means a Spanish word which means place or village. The target date of the distribution of the aforementioned school supplies will be this coming first week of June 2021 through the tribal chieftain of the Manobo Indigenous Community, holding the Certificate of Ancestral Domain title number 135, consisting of 3 barangays, namely Barangay Anticala, Barangay Pianing, and Barangay Bugsukan, in the person of Dato de Pinyagan, and the tribal secretary in the person of Bay Lourdes Datahan Magarin de Pinyagan. If you agree to get more information, kindly interact with the host, yours truly. Every time I'm on live, you can ask questions. Not only every night, but every time I'm on live on my YouTube channel. Okay? So every time I appear on my YouTube channel, you can ask questions. Please do not hesitate to do so. Please click the channel or the link of my channel, or you can search my channel Raja Doms IPON, capital IPON. As I said earlier, IPON stands for Indigenous Peoples Organic Network. So your contribution of whatever amount matters to us, to our development. So come and join me today, every day, every time that I on live on my YouTube channel, and feel free to ask any questions related to our target project. All right. Thank you so much for watching me early this morning. I won't stay longer because I need to do my laundry. All right. So thanks a lot, Sir Dr. Dimmer, for following me on my YouTube channel this morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy weekend and happy Saturday to each and everyone. I'll be back around 9 to 10 in the morning today. Okay? 9 to 10 in the morning today. Or 9 to 11 in the morning. That's Thai time. So the difference between me and your timeline, I don't know where you are right now. It's totally, there's a difference between you and me if you live in other parts of the world. So I live in Thailand, so the difference between me and the Philippines is 1 hour. So the Philippines is 1 hour advance and Thailand is 1 hour late. Thanks for watching. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and God bless you. See you again. Bye-bye.